Hello, welcome to Daily News from Marjayat TV. Public meetings of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Qom. The house of the Grand Shia jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom hosted another round of the public meetings of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. In these meetings, the Grand Jurist meets various groups of seminarians, clerics, religious scholars, activists, and the public groups of people. Discussions on Islamic jurisprudence and beliefs are also part of these meetings. Members of the AhlulBayt school visit office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala. Some members and managers of AhlulBayt Islamic School, affiliated to the AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center in Baghdad, traveled to the holy city of Karbala to meet with the directors of the office of the Grand Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in this city. Sheikh Talib Salehi, the director of the Grand Jurist's office, welcomed these visitors and delivered a lecture to them. Furthermore, Sayyid Mahdi Shirazi, the son of the late Grand Jurist Ayatollah Sayyid Muhammad Shirazi, joined these visitors and talked to them in person. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi holds weekly meetings in Holy Najaf. The office of the Grand Shia jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Najaf continues to host weekly religious gatherings. On the latest round of these meetings, groups of religious and social figures as well as Ayatollah Sayyid Murtaza Shirazi, the son of the late Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Muhammad Shirazi, was present. Representative of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi joins online program in Sweden. Sheikh Zaki Al-Bayati, one of the representatives of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Sweden, joined the online religious program named Fatima in this European country. This online program is organized by a community of Shia believers in Sweden who intend to commemorate the Martyrdom anniversary of Lady Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her, in accordance to the reports of 75 days. Recitation of the Hadith al-Qissa and the religious lectures by Sheikh Zaki Al-Bayati are the main parts of these programs. President of Center for Criminal Justice meets Director of Misbah Al-Hussein Foundation. The president of Center for Criminal Justice at the AhlulBayt University in Holy Karbala met with Sheikh Mustafa Mohammadi, the director of the Misbah Al-Hussein Foundation for Relief and Development, in the past few days. During this meeting, which was attended by Dr. Jawad Al-Nasri and Dr. Mohsen Al-Ghazwini, the dean of the AhlulBayt University, all sides expressed their readiness to back up the nationwide humanitarian project by Misbah Al-Hussein Foundation to support orphan families in the entire Iraq. Fatima Zahra Institute donates clothes to needy in Holy Karbala. Fatima Zahra Cultural and Charitable Institute, affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala, donated warm clothes to children in this city. This charity work was conducted in cooperation with Children's Hospital in the holy city of Karbala and following the orders of the Grand Jurist Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Shirazi. Imam Hussein Institute donates cash to orphan families in Holy Karbala. Imam Hussein Institute, affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala, in the charitable program, which was conducted in compliance to the directives of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, more than 112 families received these aids. AhlulBayt Center remembers Martyrdom of Lady Fatima, peace be upon her, in Madagascar. AhlulBayt Islamic Center, affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Madagascar, held ceremonies to honor the martyrdom anniversary of Lady Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her, the noble daughter of the God's final messenger. These ceremonies were attended by groups of Shia believers and lovers of AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, who listened to lectures by Sheikh Musa, a teacher of Islamic sciences at AhlulBayt school in this country. AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center donates stationery items to children. AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center, affiliated to the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Baghdad, donated some stationery items to needy children in the country's capital. In this program, some delegates from the AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center visited several schools and gave out these stationery items to hundreds of students, most of whom were from needy families or the families of the Iraqi martyred soldiers. Baraka Foundation hosts counseling meetings in Baghdad. On Monday, December 14th, Al-Khair wal-Baraka Foundation, affiliated to the Grand Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi in Baghdad, hosted a panel of managers and directors of Islamic centers to discuss the latest developments in Iraq. In this meeting, all participants emphasized on running a series of programs to ensure a big turnout in the upcoming elections. Furthermore, the discussions were focused on giving space to youths to play their role in the Iraq's cultural and political future. At the end, other humanitarian programs to support orphan families who have been affected by the coronavirus outbreak in the country were discussed.